What's going on, everybody? James here, RedoptionAgency.com. 23 years selling full-time on eBay. All right, we are Friday, so we're going to check the numbers, see what sold the past week, and what's going on this morning so far. So we are quarter till 11. It's almost 11. And I'm getting some offers on my newest store. Buying some of the kitchenware items. So I just sold some dishes for 20, and now they're coming back for some bowls for 20. So sure thing. As of right now in the new store, only $12, but I just took two $20 offers, so that'll kick up the day. So $12 there, and on the big store so far this morning, $165. So headed toward $200 by 11. So we'll see where that goes. Oh, and I just sold a $18 hat. So there you go. There's $60 just as I started this video for the new store. So, yesterday, what did we do? Let me shrink me down. Shrink and ink. So yesterday with International, let's see what we did. So in the big store, $685 there, and $149 on the newer store. So still hanging in that middle of 140 area, or 100 area, 150-ish. Hopefully today we'll surpass that. Get that back up. Still cross-posting hats, 100 a day onto the new store. So even I've probably taken close to 1,000 hats so far from my big store and put in my new store, and still getting decent money over here. So that's good to see. For sure. I'm not going to worry about traffic and numbers sold and all that, because I do not like this layout. It's just too hard to deal with. It's too much of a pain in the ass to even worry about. So I don't care about that anymore. I don't care about the dollar amount. I got a pretty good grasp on everything that has gone on in the past 3 years. So, you know what? I'm fine the way the settings are right now, and just wait around for eBay to work out its bugs and stuff. Still, and those changes yesterday really made things a little more difficult to get done with the listings, going for sending offers and all that stuff. But I think I got it now where it wasn't doing it at first. So I have a window open set for just offers alone. So when I refreshed it the other day, it didn't come right back to it. So today it appears, when I refresh it, it comes back to it. So if I just leave that window open only for offers, all I have to do is come in and refresh it. So I just sent, got another one here. So I just sent offers out before I started the video. But the big store is just so slow. So slow. While that's going, let's see what's sold. Oh. Hello.
Hi, there's Dr. Joe calling from VSS.
Yes.
Hi, Hi. So I know that Dr. Harris left you a message, but I just thought I'd introduce myself and touch base just
Okay.
because, if Peewee already had a seizure and he might be with me for the weekend, just
Okay.
depending, right?
Right.
That I don't know. But I mean, if, when we start weaning him off the midazolam CRI again, if he, does continue to have issues, then I do think it's wise to keep him and just make sure there's nothing else going on.
Okay.
Did you have any questions for me? I know that the plan kind of had to change and such, and
no, not really. I know his MRI is Tuesday morning, so So
okay, yeah. And I mean, ideally, I'd love to get him home,
right.
It's not like I want to keep him on purpose,
Right.
but if he's going to have a seizure and then
Yeah.
and I can't safely wean him, then there is that possibility that he stays here. It's going to really depend on how that weaning goes. And Dr. Mancini, I do know that she does like us to sometimes wean slower too. So it might be a matter of, okay, we try this for 12 hours. If he's still, having issues, then she might, if she were here, right, to tell me, be like, hey, why don't you try weaning over 24 hours and give the body more time kind of thing. So I'm not looking to rush him, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's just, he's on a lot of, stuff. It's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, I hope we can get it at least figured out to at least control it when it does start happening, so we don't have those clusters. So
absolutely, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. That's tough.
That's all good. My one of my best friends, his daughter works there, Melissa. She was kind of updating me a little bit also too. So.
Oh, good. So. Oh, that's great. Yeah, absolutely. If she needs to ask me anything, it's no problem.
Okay, appreciate that. So
yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I have no real questions. A question about his food. I know the doctor put him on food for a sensitive stomach or sensitive food, diet food. I didn't know what kind you guys were giving him or not because he scratches a lot. So I didn't know.
I actually don't have a note about what we're feeding him, but he is eating.
Okay.
What food do you prefer that he would have? I can definitely make some.
Well, they put him on that Bill's prescription diet stuff.
I can see CD that I have here. I'll add that. Okay. Okay. Just because he's got allergies, and I'll make note of that.
Yeah, his allergies are bad, so.
Yeah, perfect. All right, I just added that in.
All right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
I think it's really just, wean him as we can, and cross our fingers that I can wean him off successfully, and maybe he could go home tomorrow if that goes well, and then come back Tuesday for his MRI versus keep him the whole weekend, obviously, because cost, and he's a big boy, and all the drugs he needs, it's not cheap. So
and I'm sure he's not happy. I'm sure he's not happy being caged up. So.
Well, luckily he is kind of out of it a little bit.
Is he still out of it?
So
okay.
Yeah. So I think that it's maybe for the better for him that way. That he's not even anxiety ridden. I don't want them to become anxious, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
that's
for me,
good to know.
I prefer him to be a little more sleepy. He gets up to eat, he gets up to pee, and then he goes back and goes, oh yeah, there's a lot of drugs, guys.
Okay, that's good
to
know.
Have a good sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right. You guys take care, and I'll be in touch if there's another seizure, of course.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
No problem. Bye-bye now.
Bye. Alrighty. Well, I guess you heard all that. I had to give her the food, so he don't get too much of the food that's just going to mess up his allergies and stuff again. So I just had a bunch of sales on the the big account while I was talking on the phones. Let's see where our numbers are right now. So we're the new store, $109. So that's a big jump up from $12. $100 right there. And the offers finally popped up. Let me send those, which is still an extra step. And so 165 up to 209. So, ta-da! $320-ish by 11 a.m. I am fine with that. All right, back to see what the weekend sales on the new store is. I'll see how many hats I've actually sold since I've been pulling them over. We've got the 8th through the 14th. All right, $1,500, up 48.7%. So a nice little jump there. I did about 1,000 last week, so $500 improvement. Happy with that. $655, up 87%. That has a lot to do with probably the eBay fees, store fee. 69 items sold, up 28%. The average price, $22, up 16%. Top 5 items. NCAA at $53. 53%. $96, up 53%. I was thinking about Peewee, sorry. Number 4, hoodies and... Number 4, hoodies and sweatshirts. $98, up 415%. Nice there on the hoodies and sweatshirts. Got a lot more hoodies and stuff to get listed too. Hats coming into the fold for the first week. So that's good to see. Hats coming in at number 3, $116, up 100%. If you remember, on the big store, my weekly sales on hats consistently over this entire year has been $700 to $1,000 a week. So we're trying to see how many hats I move over until we start hitting that $700 a week sales on hats. So then I think that's going to give us a real indication on if that huge store is really suppressed compared to the new store. If we start getting sales that are just, if we're getting $700 a week in hat sales, and I've got 13,000 over there, and I've only moved, say, 4,000 over. So we'll see. I don't expect it, but I'm hopeful that that the big store is just hugely suppressed, and I'll get bigger results over here. Hoping. Expect the worst, hope for the best. Number 2, men's coats and jackets, $146, up almost 700% there. And of course, number 1, men's t-shirts, jackets, and hats almost beat out men's t-shirts. Probably sold 1 or 2 more jackets. They would have took first place. So men's t-shirts, $183, down 13.7%. Honorable mention, I have no idea. Women's tops, $86.50, up 207%. So there we go there. So not bad at all. So let's add that into, see what total amount we did for the week. So she's still sounding like Peewee can come home tomorrow, but it'd probably be late tomorrow. If that's, it's only 12-hour weaning. So if they start weaning him off now, he could be done by 11 in the morning, but then he's got to go 24 hours without it. So I don't think he's going to be home tomorrow, because I think they got to keep him 24 hours after he's been off of. Maybe it's when they start weaning him off if he don't have it. Maybe that 24 hours starts there. If that's the case, then he'll be home tomorrow. Okay. 1500.08. Okay. Sales. Custom. So we're trying to get back to $7,000 a week. So I'm pretty sure I didn't hit that, but let's see how close we came. And that's both of them total together. $4,705, up 9.4%. So it's good to see that still going up, even though I'm pulling hats out. So that's always a plus. And I've been really neglecting the bigger account. If I did put anything up, it's been a little bit here and a little bit there, and it hasn't been hardly anything. So So the total for the week is $6,205. So $800 shy of the $7,000 mark. But hey, we can throw in now, since I am going steady on Poshmark. Let's see what, can we do a week on Poshmark too? Whoops, wrong thing. Why don't you get on Poshmark first, James? Me sales. Whoops, my sales or insight. That's what it is, right? So the week was, what was it? It was the 9th, no, the 8th through the 14th. All right. So we got 11, 132, 52, and 24. So $6,424. So a little over $500 shy from this, getting back to the $7,000 a week mark. So not bad at all. Today on Posh, we're already up to $35.50. So that's good. We're building it. We're building it. We're getting there. All right. Top 5. Oh, wait. So $2,139 net sales, up 41%. That's probably because of the eBay store fees. 389 items sold, up 13%. $12 average cost. Average sale per item. Down 3.5. And I got to take out the international because I don't want to play right this week. Sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't give me the top 5 with the international. And last week I think it did. This week it's not. So, number 5, DVDs and Blu-rays, $192, down 25%. Vinyl records, number 4, $330, down 12%. Of course, I've been neglecting, like I said. Music CDs, number 3, $563, up 35%. And men's hats still up over here, so it's $591, down 27%. So you add $600 plus the other store, so we're still around $700 plus on the hats per week if you take both stores. So still getting about the same numbers so far. So, and number 1 music CDs, $1,486, up 7.8%. Honorable mention, NCAA. Nope, Christmas ornaments, $116, up 178%. So there you go. Christmas ornaments, almost breaking the top 5. Jan will be happy to hear that. She's got a bunch of pictures taken, so I got some Christmas stuff to get listed. All right. That's where that all is. What else? Been kind of thrown off my game here this morning with a phone call, so just trying to, what am I missing? I'm sure I'm missing something. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching all the videos and liking them and commenting as much as you are. My revenue is finally going up here. Finally made it into the $400. Been sitting in the $300 mark forever after the big drop. But now that I'm putting more videos over here with, to do with all of things, I'm getting that money up. So, like with Peewee, we're already $6,000 in hospital stays, which now it's been upped a little bit more since he's got an extra day at least added on. And then the MRI is another $3,000. That's going to happen Tuesday. So bills are piling up. So my goal is just to try to get as much as I can here on YouTube. So any likes and comments, even if it's just an emoji or whatever, helps out the channel. So I appreciate everything you guys do for the channel. So I did sign up for this $200 bonus thing They want me to make 2 member videos and 2 member posts before December 17th. So what I'm going to do here is record from my storage areas. So you get to see an inside look at what's in my storage areas as I go through stuff to pull it out to get it listed. So I'll do a couple of videos from that for my members. So if you want to join up, you can. If not, it's okay too. And then make a couple of member posts. So get an extra $200. So heck yeah, I'm going to take that. So thank you to everybody who are members already. Much appreciated, much love. You guys have been members actually for a long, 6-7 months now. So thank you. Consistent staying on. So I appreciate it. Appreciate the loyalty, really do. Majorly. So we can give you, let me show you a picture of Peewee. Whoops. Is this a post? Which post was it? Where's my post at? I'm looking for it. Maybe I need to refresh. Maybe I haven't been on here yet today. I don't remember. Okay, this one. So there he is in his cage. My friend's daughter said that he was up barking and wanting more food at this time, so she was leaving work at the time. So they got a cone on him, I guess, so he'll stop biting his backside. So that makes me wonder if the food that they're feeding him, if it's making him start to bite and scratch again because of it. But I do know the seizure seems to, the day before a seizure, he really starts biting his backside and his tail, almost like it's part of the mental thing or something, because it gets really bad. The morning I woke up at 5 a.m. with his seizure, his whole backside from middle of his back, his back leg, top of his back legs, and his tails were soaking wet from biting and licking and whatever. So I think all that is part of the seizure thing, because he don't do it any other time. Not as much anyway. He might do it a couple of times here and there. And I'll say, hey, stop, and he'll stop. Like it's no big deal. But so I'm guessing either the seizures is still making him bite, or the food they're feeding him is making him start to bite again. That's why I'm thankful I remembered to tell them about that, he's being there for an extra day or something to give him food that will work better with his body. So, all right. Yeah, I think that's it. There's another sale, so that's good. Sales are rolling in today, so that's happy to see. $219. And probably that one's not counted for yet. So thanks everybody for all the love, support, all the words of encouragement for Peewee. Because it can be really hard for me when I think about it, so I try not to think about it and just know he's in good hands. Like, this picture makes me sad. I just want to break him out and take him for a walk. But he's being cared for. And we're going to figure this out, at least best we can. So, yeah. And we can get his MRI Tuesday, and hopefully hopefully we can get it more under control and more manageable. So these sales are just rolling today. So I need to think about, just concentrate on what I want to do today and get work done and not worry about anything else. So, all right, that is all. Oh wait, we didn't look to see the items that sold. I'm sorry. I want to check that out too. So see what's been selling. All right, so this is the new store. So we got an Epcot hat. Here's the bowls sold. The plates, I guess I had more than one, so it probably won't show up over here yet. Another hat. Some Air Max. Those were international with no feedback, so I'll be curious to see if they pay. Shirt, jacket. Rockaware, Royal Caribbean, Echo hat, a solid tee, Nautica, Juicy Couture, sweatshirt, Under Armour, Muppets, San Jose Sharks jersey, the Christmas sweatshirts I like picking up, Rolling Stones 511 tactical jacket, Ralph Lauren V-neck sweater, North Face jacket, a fuzzy Kango, some shoes. These shoes have been in my store for quite a while, so I'm glad they sold, moving them over here. North Face jacket, another Christmas top, Ralph Lauren swimming vest, another one of the Christmas shirts I like grabbing, Destin Florida hoodie, Journey shirt, Disney slew hat, Talbot sweater, Cambridge sweatshirt, t-shirt, some Adidas, Kid Rock, some Under Armour cleats, McDonald's jacket, Rams jersey, scarf, belt, Miami Dolphins hoodie, Notre Dame, Sperry, women's jacket, t-shirts, jeans, jacket, sweater, shirt, pants, hat, pants. All right, let's see what's on the other one. Let's see where we're at now. We were 218, 219, so we're 251 now over here. $251, $260, $360. So $360 at a little after 11 o'clock. So not bad at all for the day, of course. Pretty good, actually. Stronger than 7 CD. I like leaving the prices on there. Slackers $1.99. I think I paid like 50 cents for it. It was in their $1.99 section. I haven't been in Slackers in years, but it used to be like buy 5 for or 10 for $5. So you'd go down to 50 cents a piece. I think that's what it was. These things are finally selling. That's good. Have tons of those, all different little figurines. Roy Acuff, LL Cool J, DNY hat, vinyl, promo CD, cassette visor, promo CD, Cabbage Patch Kids vinyl record, Chris Brown. Oh man, where'd that come from? Build-A-Bear Harley hat, Adam Sandler, Bob Seger, even a Hot Wheel sold. I picked up several Hot Wheels the other day, so some Hot Wheels listed too. CDs, some 8-tracks. That's a pretty decent sale there. Whoops, my screen went off, so let me get that back up since I can't see anything right now. Bow, 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 bow. All right, all right, all right. Come on, TV. There we go. That's Tina Turner and Phil Collins cassettes. Finally sold these. Jan picked them up. I believe she picked them up at the bins, if I remember correctly. Or did I? I don't even remember. That's something I would grab if I saw them just because they're cool. So Garden Scarecrows. King Rogers. Country cassettes. Third World cassettes. Little Funko. Rainbow Six PC game. This thing's been in my store forever. It took me like freaking 20 minutes to find it because it's in a spot where I just have random stuff sitting on a shelf, on several shelves. It took forever to find that. I gotta get that area cleaned up and organized. I usually put bigger things there but for some reason I put some of the big, because I had like 20 of the big box PC games, so I just stuck them all in there. And I think I've only got like 2 left now. They were from a lot I bought years ago when I bought out the back room of the record store. Yeah, somebody came in and bought 2, get 2 on the Mitch Miller vinyl records. So even Mitch Miller's selling. And it's something you go, you don't buy that. Don't buy that. You just leave that. Except for me. On Hat, Beat Street. I thought those would move quicker, the Beat Street and the Breakin' soundtracks. I think I still have the Breakin', and I think I got part 2 to one of them. I don't remember which one on record. It's part of yesterday's stuff. If you watched the shipping video, you saw some of these. And these promo CDs have been in my store freaking for 7-8 years. Somebody came in and bought 2, get 2 on those. That's why I don't worry about time limit on my stuff. You know, for me, I wanted to build a store. I didn't want to just sell stuff. I wanted to build a store, something that people can keep coming back to, you know, buy things. I come from the time and or the area where people don't have money consistently. So you'll walk into a store, buy something, and go, man, I can't wait till next week or next month when I've got my money and I can come back and get this. So that's kind of the feeling behind, you know, what I wanted to build. Basically just a thrift store online that people can just keep coming back to whenever they have a little bit of money. So kind of the headspace I grew up in, right? So it's kind of the headspace that I built my business around. I think, you know, depending on how much room you have and et cetera, I think, you know, reselling quickly can be a disservice to your pocketbook. You know, like I said, depending on your space you have. Because somebody like those CDs that were sitting in there for 7-8 years, and I probably have 20 or 30 more of those in my store. Somebody would have took them out and just donated them or something by now, or put them in a lot and sold them for like $5 for the whole lot, where that person may come back next week or next month and buy 4 more from me. So now that he knows that they're in the store. So that's the basis of my business. Hey, space shuttles. $35 cassette. There you go. Some Christmas ornaments. Just some beads that Jan like strung together for garland. 90 inches of it, or 90 feet. Sorry, 90 feet of it. Boom, 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 boom. Just a cassette. The person who bought this, I think he said the middle, back row middle, was his uncle. And that's why I love getting this independent type of stuff. He came in and bought this for a good amount. I probably picked up for a quarter somewhere, or got it at the bins. And he found it, and it's his uncle. So that's kind of cool. That's the things I live for when I sell stuff like that. Hearing the stories. So I'm glad when people tell me. More Christmas stuff. And a Hot Wheel box. All right. Well, I'm going to get off here and get to work. Oh, we're still going. Broadway, Tambook, Temperature. Jonathan. Boom, 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 boom. I love what I do. If I page through my sold and it doesn't get me excited, then I know that I no longer love what I do. But just looking at this stuff, I just get so excited knowing that I put this in my store and it sold. I just love that feeling. All right, I'm off here. Thanks, everybody, for real this time. And I will see you all in the next video later.